Namaste, y'all. We are going to go and harvest my very first tomato. You want to come? I'm so excited. It's ready. Ready? Here we go. I'm taking you with me. We're going to it got red, ripened up yesterday, and by evening it's ready. It's ready. It's going to be my first homegrown tomato. Oh my. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to have a tomato sandwich today. I'm going to sit on the ground. Oh, it feels so good to sit on the ground. Look at that. Oh, could you be any more perfect? Look at you. Look, it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I don't know. It's kind of an orangey red, but I don't know. Is it ready? Maybe I should leave it on here another day. See, it's not falling off. And there's another big one. He's still green. Look at this. This is like a beefsteak, man. This one's huge. Look how big it is. It's like as big as my hand. And then there's one. I know there's one on the other side that I can't see from here. So I think 1, 2, at least 4. Oh, here it is. Here's one. Okay, there's one back here. There's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7. This one is turning red. Yay! This one's starting to turn red. Yay! So I have 7 lucky strawberries. And by the way, tomatoes. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. And no pesticides. This is strawberries, by the way. I got to tell you, for $35, totally worth it. I got them in March and just kept them watered. And I use this little thing in because it's really hot here for water to make sure they have enough water, and you can take it on their own. You can get a glass one like that too, and it's got in fact, I'm sure it's empty. Here, here it is. Yes. I need to water. This, you fill it with water, you stick it in there, and I've done it with the tomato plant or the strawberry plant, and it just takes the water as it wants, and it's easy to fill up and easy to put back in. These are my carrots. These are my carrots. Let me get them untangled here. These are the carrots. I know there's not very many. There's just a few. I think 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. Not very many, but they're cute. But the beans were really just blowing me away. Look how big this is. Look at this. It's just taking off and going places. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Take some of the dead stuff off here. Got a little hot. And I have a lot of tarps, as you can see. Oof. I got tarps like crazy here. It just gets so freaking hot. It's going to be 110 or 109 next week. It's insane. We've been hot, honestly, since October. We just have been dry. It's drier than normal. Like when we get rain, we get rain for a week. Now we get rain for like a day. And I would say in 2.5 years, I've seen, really 3 seasons, I've seen a radical change in our temperatures. I would say that's true in a lot of places. Now, down here is, and I'm gonna get it out very soon if I can get to it. This is a beet. It's a really big, wonderful beet, and it's coming along. I'm gonna harvest that one pretty soon. There was a whole bunch of organic beets that I started out and I seeded, but then I left them in the seed tray too long before I got them into the ground. These are green beans, and then that's squash, and then somewhere in here are snap peas, so who knows. So, anyway, I hope you like my little garden. I have I didn't show you the blueberry bush, but I'm underwhelmed by the blueberry bush. I've had him since March, and he is not doing anything. He's just like, I don't know, burning up in the sun and not even acting like he knows what berries are, but everything else has just been really, really wonderful. And it was just my first attempt at having a garden, and I'm excited. I think, no matter what, even if I don't have a garden where I'm moving right away, I'm definitely going to get a bucket of strawberries because that's just awesome. And you can also get a hanging basket of a tomato plant as well, and that you can hang inside. There's no reason you could not have, a plant like this in the house, And there is nothing old as good as a homegrown tomato. Nothing in the world. So, happy Monday, y'all. I hope you're having a blessed day. I had 10 people at my open house, and all I gotta say is if you move somewhere and you put your heart into it, like, I'm gonna stay here forever. This place is worth a lot more because I took care of it and fixed everything. And I don't know, sometimes you feel like your house can be a money trap for sure. But when you see the bigger picture, you step back a little bit. Especially as you get older, you start realizing, oh, okay. So this went this way, and I'm supposed to be here for a while because then I was supposed to move here at this time. It's called divine timing, and quite honestly, I don't know what it is. But luckily, my guides, spirit guides, God, ancestors, they all know about that stuff. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to show more tenacious than anything in the world, and that is a Arizona ant. These ants, oh dear Lord. Okay, I got them in the house because the realtor left out some cookies in a paper towel. Like I've already had to deal with a couple, a fire ant hill and 2 black ant hills, but it isn't as bad as usual. And these are purple nightshades. And purple nightshades, they're easy to pull up when they first come up. That's why I had to pull them up right away. But then they get mean and huge, and they get the purple flower. But they use them to make medicine for your heart. And so if you cut them, like a whole field of them, and not know it, you can actually have a heart attack. It can trigger a heart attack by breathing in the air of these nasty, horrible, poisonous plants or something. And they pop up all in the yard and everywhere. So my mission. Look how big that one is. Look at that. This one is this big. This one is as big as my hand. Look at that. Huge. Oh. And I learned something along the way. Like it was really bushy on the bottom, and I took out quite a bit of the foliage and stuff early on. And I think that must have had something to do with, when they finally started doing something. Who knows? I don't know. It's just so fun to grow your own food. And no, I don't think I'm at a point to where I'm going to produce my own food. But I will say from this first garden, waking up for a month, at least a month, maybe more like 6 weeks, and always having 1 or 2 or 3 strawberries, sometimes 7, and they're warmed in the sun and they're organic. That was freaking awesome. And now I'm going to have homegrown tomatoes. So, there's something beyond the practicality of it. Gardening is not about me doing all over my food. Like, I'm not going to be able to produce my food in this little garden. But it's connecting into the earth. It's watching the miracle of food. I mean, you think just you put in seeds into some manure and some soil and you water it and it comes out as food. All huge varieties of food. Snap peas and green beans and green zucchini. I think it's kind of cool. And to be able to watch it and do it yourself. And I don't know. I think it's something that the students that I worked with missed a lot that I had, which was to go and, milk a cow or go feed the cows or go, be on a farm and see the connection to the earth. That's one thing I think is missing right now, is a lot of people don't understand that we are the earth and we're part of it and we're part of water. Last night I did a Epsom salt soak and it really helped. I mean, I did Epsom salts with cashmere oils and then lavender. I don't know what, it was a bunch of stuff in there. even peroxide. And it was one of the few really hot baths and a really hot day. Normally that would just knock me out and I'd be sleepy, but it really just woke me up. It just rejuvenated me. I say this all the time, and I have to remind myself, there's no they out there. This is Rita's reality, and this is the only thing that I experience. And I'm sharing it with you so that you can tap into your reality, because we're all one. There is no separation between you and me or anybody, anything, any life, even the tomato. We're all connected to breathing. I mean, all of these plants sitting here and being with them, they're breathing in what I breathe out. And if I didn't breathe in and breathe out, and my heart did not work automatically, then, well, it's game over. We're here for a reason. We're connected to the earth for a reason. We're here to tend and care for the earth and each other, I believe. And I think that when we focus, I should say me. People say don't talk for other people. Okay, but I think that when I focus on loving the land and loving my dogs and my cat and caring for what I have, clean out your closets and get rid of the things that don't serve you anymore. Give it away. Give it all away. Habitat Restore, by the way, takes everything but clothes, and they're a great foundation. So I think what's most important to remember is do what makes your inner child happy. I finally got an organic garden, and I'm going to move to Flagstaff, and all of my divine mission and plan is going to start happening in a different place. I didn't even know. So that's what's tough about following spirit. You don't know a lot in advance. In fact, you don't know anything in advance. You know just enough to get you down the road. And yeah, that's okay though. Joan of Arc, Reverend Mr. Rogers, John Denver, even though he never professed to be really religious, his music professed his connection to the earth, beauty, love, music. Breathe in love and breathe out fear. There's no they out there, so forgive yourself, forgive others, start fresh. Yes, there's a lot of crappy stuff that's happening in my country, and I don't like that ICE went from 9 billion to 73 billion, so you're already disappearing 60,000 people so far. But the people are standing up, and I think we're going to do something. I don't know. That's what we're going to do. Guess we'll find out, huh? Anybody that knows me knows that I've been long time active in local politics, especially, but in all aspects of community. I mean, when you're a public school teacher, you can't teach about civics and about the checks and balances and about the role of we the people and not walk the walk. Well, I guess you can. When I was a kid, the thing that pissed me off the most was hypocrites. Hypocrites pissed me off a lot. We still do. And I didn't want to be that, So my carbon footprint's pretty small. And I hardly ever turn off light. My bills are under $100 for electricity. Yeah. Natural gas is $31 the last 2 years. It's frozen. I'm like, you don't spend any money. We're just here in these bodies just for a little while. And the reason that aging is so creepy is we start to disappear. I mean, it sounds really creepy, right? But my neck is weird, different than it used to be. I'm just 61, but you start your wrists start to get thinner, and you are, and you get wider, which is bizarre. You're like right? You could be in the same side, but you actually get wider. Your back gets a little broader. So if you look at older people as they get older, especially 110, 120, they get smaller and smaller and smaller, little bitty. I mean, Dick Van Dyke was a towering man, and at 99 years old right now, he's not. He's just a skeleton of the man that he was, and it's not a bad thing. It's just that we disappear into the oneness. My mom did. My brother, my dad. Doug did. Everybody, a lot of people that I know are in the oneness now. So, if you know that you're gonna disappear into something, you can believe you just go into a hole in the ground. I guess that's fine. But what if you're contributing to this earth being here? What if why you're here, it really matters? And what if you just don't know what that is? Somebody said that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And as someone who suffered from someone's suicide, his problems were temporary. Don't let money take you out. Don't let heartache take you out. Don't let politics take you out. Don't let any horrific things that are happening take you out. You stay in your truth and walk in ethics, morality, and integrity of your own. Christ consciousness, unity consciousness. I do to you. What I do to you, I do to me. So if I'm mean to you, I'm mean to myself. If I'm nice to you, I'm nice to me. I mean, it isn't rocket science. It's shit. Ask a kindergartner. I love you guys. I do. It's probably the longest video I've done in a very long time. But I just had an open house, and I don't know. It's a 7/7 portal, and I'm feeling very, very grateful. And at the same time, all of my shit's in storage. Half my shit's here, half of it's in storage. And I'm moving to Flagstaff. So, that's okay. All we have is this moment. And all we have is the ability to be present enough to be happy in it. That's all we get. That's it. And I'm very grateful to be present with you, with my garden. Is this the coolest thing in the world? What do you think? I mean, he's very red. He's a very respectable tomato. He, she, teardrop. But I think it could be a little redder. So I think I'm just gonna. It's not falling off or anything, so not in a huge hurry. All right, y'all. Namaste. Happy 7/7 portal. I hope that your day is magical. I hope that you realize that how you do anything is how you do everything. I do everything enthusiastically and silly and exuberantly. My mom gave me a really amazing childhood, and when I became a teacher, I was able to tap into all of that and bring that back up again. And through Tantra, ecstatic dance, through breath work, my inner child is fully developed and healed and ready to party. Ready to dance, ready to sing. And the only thing that's stopping any of us from living our dreams is fear. Future events appearing real. Or fuck everything and run. And so, if you have a dream, or you have something that you know will make you happy, just please take the time to sit with yourself. Find your truth and live it. I mean, I left a 6-figure job. I did. I've been teaching for 16 years. I made $100,000, over $100,000. My 16th year with Allen Rock School District. Now they're going bankrupt. And I would still have a job. 5th grade teachers never lose their job because nobody wants to teach 5th grade. Nobody. I loved it. But I am where I'm supposed to be. And I was supposed to be my mother's caregiver for 6 months. So it's hard for me sometimes to know God's plan or to follow God's plan. But you know what? I don't need to know. I just need to follow my intuition. I need to do the next right action, and I need to have faith. The future is going to hold exactly what it's always held for me, which is abundance and healing and community and, you know, making the world a better place. Choosing love over fear. That's it. That's all. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Love you. Mean it. Have a great day.